Today I'm going to show you all the products and tools that you need to get your bathroom sparkling clean, quick and easy, and I partnered with Lowe's to help us get the job done. The first item on the list is a cleaning caddy. Now these come in a few different shapes and sizes and kinds. Lowe's has this one here from Libman. I really like this one. It has adequate space for all of your cleaners, but then it also has some smaller compartments that you can put some of your cleaning tools in as well, which is really nice because that way everything's accessible and easy to grab. Now the other thing that's nice about having a caddy is it's one space for all of your bathroom cleaning supplies. You keep everything in there and it's ready to go. I know for myself, if I have to clean the bathroom, but then find a bunch of products all around my house to go grab and then bring them into the bathroom to clean, sometimes I just don't want to do that. And let's be real, sometimes you're just not wanting to clean your bathroom. So if you have everything in a caddy like this, once that motivation strikes, you can just grab it and go and get right into cleaning, and it just makes your life so much easier. Now I know sometimes these can be a little bit larger and harder to store, so sometimes a bucket works as well. So whatever fits your space, you should be good to go. The next item we're picking up is Clorox Cleanup. Now when it comes to cleaning your bathroom, you need a really good cleaner and disinfectant. And what's nice about this one is you can use it in a variety of areas. If you have a really dirty shower and tub, this will work great. I really like this on your toilet as well, just because, let's be honest, your toilet gets a lot of grime and bacteria buildup, and you want something that's gonna cut through that and completely help you remove that from the surface. The other area this works really good on is your sink and even your countertop. But one thing to keep in mind is this is bleach based, so you want to be careful. You don't want to use this on any sort of natural stones. In fact, if you do have natural stone in your bathroom, I have a few videos on how to clean that. I'll leave those linked down below. Definitely check those out. But when it comes to just a good general purpose cleaner and disinfectant, this one is my go-to. The next item is essential in your bathroom cleaning kit, and that is toilet bowl cleaner. Now I really like this one here from Clorox. I think it does a really good job. Over my many years of cleaning professionally, I've tested just about every single toilet bowl cleaner on the market, and I keep coming back to this one just because I really like the consistency. It's more of a gel, so it does a good job to stick to the toilet bowl. That way you can give everything a really good scrub and remove any grime or buildup you might have on there. The other really nice thing about this one is it smells good, so it'll always be a staple in my bathroom cleaning kit. The next item is Barkeeper's Friend More Spray. Now this is a little bit more of a specialty cleaner, but it does an amazing job at breaking down any sort of hard water buildup that you might have in your bathroom, whether that's on your tub or shower, but specifically like a glass shower door, this comes in extremely handy. Over time, that's very normal for the minerals to build up and just start to sit there. And sometimes a general cleaner, kind of like the Clorox Cleanup, just doesn't have enough power to cut through them. The other nice thing about the Barkeeper's Friend More Spray is that it's acidic, so it just does a really good job to melt away all those calcium and mineral deposits that's on the surface. Now, do you need this for your bathroom? If maybe, let's say you don't have glass shower doors and have really soft water, probably not. You'd be good with just the Clorox. But if you do have hard water buildup, even on the faucet in your sink, definitely pick this up and add it to your kit. Speaking of hard water, another challenging area to clean in your bathroom is that annoying ring around your toilet. Sometimes no matter the cleaners you use, it just still remains. And what I like to use for this is a pumice stone. That's why I always like to have one in my bathroom cleaning kit, especially again, if you deal with kind of those rings on a regular basis. This does a really good job. Just a few things to keep in mind when it comes to using a pumice stone. Always use it wet, never use it dry. The other thing is you don't have to scrub real hard. Let the stone do the work. And then I always like to store it in just a plastic bag after I'm done using it, because usually it's in the toilet bowl. Another thing you need when it comes to cleaning your bathroom is good scrubbing power. I always like to have a Scrub Daddy in my cleaning kit, just because these are strong enough to cut through all that soap scum and grime, but they're gentle enough where they're not gonna cause any damage. Something that always keep in mind with Scrub Daddies, and sometimes people don't even know this, is that they get softer in warm water, so they're more gentle. And if you need them a little more scrubbing power, just run them under some cold water and they stiffen up real nice to kind of give you that little extra oomph when you need it. The next item is a Swiffer duster. Now, yes, you can use this on various ledges in your bathroom or your light fixtures and things, or really anywhere where you have dust. But the reason I like to keep this in my cleaning kit is really two specific areas. The first is your mirror. It's always a good idea to dust your mirror first before you spray cleaners on. And really the second and probably most important area is your toilet. Now, what I like to do is use old Swiffer heads that I've used around the house that really don't work anymore for anything else. I can still use those on my toilet to pick up any sort of hair and dust that's on the porcelain. If you've ever sprayed cleaner down before dusting the toilet, you know how much of a pain it is. You just kind of push all of that around and it's impossible to pick up from the surface. So by giving it a quick dust first, you completely prevent this and make cleaning your toilet so much easier. The next thing we need is a good mirror and glass cleaner because every bathroom will have a mirror. My go-to is this one here from Spray Away. I just feel like this is the best one you can use. I really like that it has a nice foaming spray. That foam does a good job to stick to the surface and not run down and just make a bigger mess. Now, when it comes to cleaning your bathroom mirror, there are a few things I always like to mention. That way you get the best finish possible. The first is if you do have vanity lights that are close to the mirror, that can kind of heat up the glass and make it harder to clean. So it's always a good idea to turn those off. The second, I kind of mentioned already, but again, just make sure to dust the glass before you spray your cleaners on. And really the third and most important step is to use a 2-towel system. Use the first towel to clean with the cleaner and then always come through with a dry, clean microfiber cloth to dry and buff the surface. Really, that buffing is gonna get rid of any streaks that you left behind, making your mirror nice and shiny and looking great. Now, speaking of cleaning mirrors, like I mentioned, you need a good microfiber towel that's gonna get the job done. And my Clean That Up towels are now available over on my website, cleanthatup.com. These are my absolute favorite. We have been using these in my family's cleaning business even long before I started making videos. They are my go-to, so if you want the very best, check these out. Another essential item to clean your bathroom is a toilet scrubber. Now there's a variety of these that you can get at the store, some that just have the little cup. I know Libman makes one that's pretty solid, but for myself, I really like the ones that actually have the full container here that you can put the scrubber in. That way everything kind of stays self-contained and usually it just doesn't get messy. And the nice thing too is if you want to, you can even store this in your cleaning caddy. That way it just stays there and it doesn't have to stay behind the toilet. But whatever one you like, just make sure you always have one in your cleaning kit. The next item we're picking up is actually not in the cleaning aisle at Lowe's, it's over in the paint section, and that is a razor blade scraper. Now these do an amazing job to get underneath grime and soap scum that you often find in like your tub and shower and completely remove that from the surface. Now I love to use these, they're always in my cleaning kit, but I always need to say you need to be careful with how you use them. Always make sure to change out your blade. You don't want one that's rusty that will cause damage and scratch. The other thing to keep in mind is don't scrape with these on a dry surface, always spray some cleaner down. And the third thing is you don't have to push real hard, just let the blade do the work. So throughout the video so far, we've talked a lot about cleaners for our toilet, our tub, and our vanity and things, but we also need some good cleaners for the floor. Now the one I love to recommend and is really my go-to is this one here from Zepp. It's their neutral pH floor cleaner. This does an amazing job, but you might be wondering, Brandon, what is a neutral pH floor cleaner? Essentially what this means is this cleaner is smack dab in the middle of the pH scale. It's not super acidic or alkaline, and what makes that so good is that it's not gonna leave a sticky residue on your floors. If your cleaner kind of falls too acidic or alkaline on the scale, it's probably gonna leave a residue behind, dry sticky, attract more dirt, and your floors will get dirty faster and be harder to clean in the future. So when you use a neutral pH floor cleaner like this one here, you completely prevent that. The other really nice thing about this cleaner is it's relatively gentle. It's got some good cleaning power, but it's gentle enough where it's not gonna cause any damage across most floors, and you can use it in a variety of areas. Now, I will say this is a concentrate here, so you don't want to use it at full strength. What I like to do is take about a capful, put it into a spray bottle, fill it up with water, and you're good to go. Now, when it comes to actually cleaning the floors, what I like to use is a flat mop, and there's a variety of these on the market. Lowe's has this one here from Bona that's really nice, and it's relatively inexpensive, and it does a really good job. It even comes with a dust mop head, which is really nice too, so you can use that before you clean the floors with the cleaner. But the other one I really like is Cedar's H2 Pro. What's nice about this one, it's a full bucket system, so you can actually rinse your flat mop as you're going. It has a different chamber for the dirty water, so those don't always mix either. It just makes cleaning your floors so much faster. So the next time you clean your floors, if you use this process, I promise you they'll be sparkling and looking great. Now, one thing I really like about getting my cleaning products at Lowe's is their price guarantee. Essentially what that means is, let's say you find a product cheaper at another big box store, all you need to do is show an associate that ad or listing, they'll match the price, so that way you always get the best deal. The last two items are technically optional, but I always like to have them in my cleaning kit. That way I know they're there when I need them, and that is a brush like this one here. Now, the reason I like this is because sometimes the Scrub Daddy just can't quite get into some nooks and crannies, so the brush comes in super handy. Now the last thing is a drill brush scrubber set. I talk about these a lot, but these are an absolute game changer when it comes to scrubbing areas like your shower and tub. It pretty much takes all the manual scrubbing out of it, and you let the drill do all the work. So there you have it, the bathroom cleaning kit is complete. Now everything in the kit, including the Bona flat mop, came out to $127.68, which I think is a pretty good deal considering this will keep your bathroom clean for months to come. Now the other thing I wanted to mention is I'm giving away this entire cleaning kit to one of you wonderful followers out there. All you need to do is sign up for my brand new newsletter, the Clean Freak Weekly. I have a link down in the description. Sign up for that and I'll pick a winner in about 2 weeks. Thanks so much for watching as always, and if you're new here, consider subscribing and smash that like button. I also need to give a huge shout out to the Clean Squad members over on Patreon and here on YouTube memberships. Thank you so much for your continued support. I would not be able to make these videos without you. Now, if you want to join the Clean Squad, all you have to do is click the link down in the description for Patreon or click the join button here on YouTube. We'd love to have you, and as always, I'll see you on the next clean.